𝗃𝗶𝗱𝗲𝗍. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to offer you some phrases and sentences that will be helpful for you while you're in Georgia, especially if you're among Georgian people that are celebrating something. And I will also share some phrases from movies, and I think that in this way it will be easier for you to memorize some words. Before we start our class, I will remind you that if you want to learn Georgian language, you can check the link in the description below, where you can see the link of the reply, where you can have the classes with me. It's super easy. You can just see my schedule and book the class. The first word that I'm going to teach you is 𝗪𝗁𝗶𝗶𝗍. 𝗪𝗁𝗶𝗶𝗍. 𝗪𝗁𝗶𝗶 means eat, but it's a very polite way of saying that. It's like help yourself. And if you want to say it in a less polite way, just like maybe if you want to tell it to an animal or you don't want to be so polite, you can say ჭამე, ჭამე. But of course, 𝗪𝗁𝗶𝗶𝗍 is more polite way of saying eat, enjoy. If you have the problem, and I hope that you will not have, you can say პრობლემა მაქვს. პრობლემა მაქვს. Maქვს means I have. Problema is a problem, so problema maქვს means I have a problem. As we mentioned the word problema, you can also learn next phrase ar aris problema. Ar aris problema, no problem. And if you want to say it shortly, you can just say ara problema. Ara problema. If you need a help, you can tell someone შეგიძლიათ დამეხმაროთ. შეგიძლიათ დამეხმაროთ. Again, შეგიძლიათ დამეხმაროთ. You can remember these words by repeating them after me. You can also pause the videos, you can write down the words, and I think it will be helpful for you. მობრძანდით. მობრძანდით is a very polite way of saying come in please.
مبزند چه آمدن؟ مبزند مبزند اونجه
مبزندید بدنم هودیگاره یخلبید انتره بدنم همه مبزندید بدنم.
And shortly, in a less polite way, you can just say modit or modi if you're talking to your friend. Modi is come, modit is in plural, but in a very polite way you can say მობრძანდით. მობრძანდით. If you're in the shop, or if you're in the restaurant or in the airport, you can say ინებეთ. ინებეთ means here you are. ინებეთ. For example, if they're asking you for the passport, you can just show it to them and you can say ინებეთ. Or you can say I ინებეთ. It's a very polite way. Maybe you don't say this to your friends, or you say it because in a sarcastic way you want to say something funny, but ინებეთ in general is a very polite word. მომეცით. მომეცით. მომეცით means give it to me. მომეცით.
Beep beep. გამომეცით მოდის ავტომობილი.
For example, ორი პური მომეცით. Give me 2 breads. ერთი პური მომეცით. Or პარკი მომეცით. Give me a bag. The next word that is a bit difficult to translate is გენაცვალე.
შენ გენაცვალე ბიძია ბაბუა.
You can use it instead of the word dear. It's like same situation word, same situation phrase also. And გენაცვალე means that I would replace myself for you. For example, grandparents often say that გენაცვალე or შენ გენაცვალე. When you are very excited, you can say შენ გენაცვალე.
შენ გენაცვალე ბიძია ბაბუა.
Sometimes people just use it for like a normal sentence, გამარჯობა გენაცვალე, როგორ ხარ გენაცვალე. But I noticed that mostly in older people and less in young people. Next phrase is რა გნებავთ. რა გნებავთ. რა გნებავთ is a very polite way of saying რა გინდათ. And maybe it sounds like ინებეთ, take it, here you are. But რა გნებავთ is what would you like. Next word is of course, which is of course in Georgian რა თქმა უნდა. Interesting is that literally it means what saying it needs, like definitely, certainly, no need, no words, nothing extra, nothing is necessary. So რა თქმა უნდა is of course.
ჩემი რეაქცია იყო რა თქმა უნდა არა. ჩემი რეაქცია იყო რა თქმა უნდა არა.
მე ვარ საქართველოდან, რა თქმა უნდა, მე ვარ ქართველი. I am from Georgia. Of course I'm Georgian. Another funnier way and shorter way to say რა თქმა უნდა is to say აბა რა, აბა რა, აბა რა.
ზედაზენი. აბა რა.
If someone is calling you on a phone or just in person, you can say gismen or gisment. Gisment is in singular or informal. Gisment is I'm listening to you. Normally we say allo, or we can say diach, or you can say gisment, and sometimes we can even say batono. Batono means Mr., but sometimes we use batono instead of excuse me. And if someone tells you something that you didn't like and you kind of give another chance so they can change their phrase, you say batono, excuse me, ukatrawat, excuse me. And again, gisment is I'm listening to you.
Gisment, gisment, პირდაპირ ეთერში ხართ.
Алло. Алло.
Gisment.
What would you like to eat is ras mirtmevt. Ras mirtmevt. What will you eat? And if you want to say I will eat, you can say mi virtmev. But it's a very, very polite way of saying, and normally we don't talk like this about ourselves. But still, mi virtmev is kind of people will say, but I will never say. If you want to ask someone, again, what would you like to eat? You can say ras mirtmev. Imerul khajapurs to ajarul khajapurs. Ras mirtmev. And if you want to say I will take, you can say avigheb. For example, me avigheb ajarul khajapurs, or me avigheb imerul khajapurs, or me avigheb salads, me avigheb roms. I don't know, whatever you want, you can just say avigheb. And the last thing is gilotsav. Gilotsav means congratulations. I'm congratulating you. Gilotsav is plural or formal, and you can say gilotsav dabadebis dres. Happy birthday. Gilotsav dabadebis dres. Gilotsav achal tsels. Happy New Year. The upcoming words are mostly in dative case. Gilotsav shobas. Merry Christmas. Gilotsav giorgobas. Happy St. George's Day. Gilotsav barbarobas, etc., etc.
ჯიბერ წამიკითხავს რა.
Except we never say Happy Easter. You know that now on Sunday it will be Easter in Georgia, but instead we say Christe աղდგა or Christe աղստգա. One of them is grammatically correct form, another one is traditional. Like Christe աղստգա is more traditional, while Christe աղდგა could be grammatically more correct. And when someone tells you Christe աղდგა, you say ჭეშმარიტად. ჭეშმარიტად. ჭეშმარიტად means truly. So Christ has risen, and the answer is truly. So instead of hello, გამარჯობა, გაგიმარჯოს, we say Christe աղდგა, ჭეშმარიტად. Interesting fact here is that աղ is the prefix that shows like up. For example, maybe you know the street 𝗪𝘁𝗵𝗵𝗿, David 𝗪𝘁𝗵𝗵𝗿. We call him David 𝗪𝘁𝗵𝗵𝗿, David the builder, because he built up the country. And in Georgian it sounds better. In Old Georgian it was աղ. In modern Georgian it's a prefix a. I don't say աղվդիվար I say աղվդիվար. But still we use this աղ for also modern words like աղծերա to describe. But actually it's not աղ anymore and it's a. But as it's an old term, we say Christe աղդկա. And again the answer ჭեշմարիտად. We go back with congratulating happy birthday or new year, we can say Գիլոցավ դաբադեբիս დღես. Գիսուրվեբ, I wish you, and you can make a list. Գիսուրվեբ bednიერebas, happiness. Գիսուրվեբ 𝘃𝗶𝗱𝗲, I wish you joy, and etc. etc. And a very common phrase is 𝗪ավալս դայսծարի. 𝗪ավալս դայսծարի, which would be translated like attend many others. So it's like happy birthday and I hope you will have many other birthdays. Գիլոցավ դայսծարի 𝗪ավալս. So my text typically is Գիլոցավ 𝗪ավալս դայսծարի. Congratulations, attend many others. And then if it's like a long text, you say Գիլոցավ դայսծարի 𝗪ավալս, Գիսուրոբ, I don't know, ջանմրթելոբաս, I wish you health, ջանմրթելոբաս, 𝘃𝗶𝗱𝗲𝗲, love, 𝘃𝗶𝗱𝗲, joy, whatever you want to this person to have. That's all for today. I hope it was a useful lesson for you. I will upload 2 links connected to Easter. You can listen to some chants that are connected to Easter, and like this you can also memorize some words. Do not forget to subscribe my channel if you want to learn Georgian language, and see you in the next video. Նախլանդիս!